Hey everybody, welcome to the Masters Fantasy Show presented by MastersFantasyFootballLeagues.com. As always, I got the Masters crew here with me. How you guys doing today?
What's up? What's
Good.
up?
How you doing?
Not much. Ready to take a look at some more Dynasty trades. As always, I've been going through the trades all week. Hand selected a few of my favorites. These guys are here to help me dissect them, break down these trades for you. Just want to pass along some real value, real trades happening in real Dynasty leagues. Before we do, if you're looking for a place to play fantasy football, MastersFantasyFootballLeagues.com. Over 600 Dynasty leagues. We've never folded a single one. With that said, first trade popping up on your screen, Leonard Fournette. The 1.1, the 2.1, and the 2.3 for Jonathan Taylor. Your guys' thoughts?
I'll let Al take that one to start.
All right, I'm gonna ride with Jonathan Taylor. You guys know I love him, and I think the recent ADPs would back that up too. I mean, we saw him. Was it 1.2? He went in one of our recent startups, and I mean that's really across the board, different companies as well. If you look at Dynasty rankings, he's right up there in the top 5 overall. In most years, the 1.1 is super valuable, but I mean, we never see a true rookie go in the top 5 picks of a Dynasty startup. Even if, I know Clyde Edwards-Helaire probably got real close last year. I think he was probably mid to late first.
Yeah, but that was after a lot of hype, too.
Right, yeah, after the Chiefs landing spot and all that.
Right.
So I'm gonna ride with Jonathan Taylor. The picks look great on the other side, and I don't want to, throw Leonard Fournette, not include him because he has some value as well. But I'm gonna stick with Jonathan Taylor on this one.
Yeah, I agree, and I will say too, the fact that Leonard Fournette was a free agent and nobody really bit, and he's kind of back in a situation where there's a lot of mouths to feed. I don't know. It's a little disappointing after such a great finish to the season for him. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Taylor as well.
Yeah, and that backfield's growing.
Yeah.
A little shocked, though, because I know you guys both love Jamar Chase.
Yeah. I'm kind of just looking at it basically. I mean, Fournette has value, but I don't think it's enough to make up for it because, like Alec kind of mentioned, if you did a fresh startup draft, and again, I love Jamar Chase. Love him. But, I mean, yeah, Taylor's going to go top 3 legit, and Jamar Chase,
third round maybe.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a Browns Dynasty just finished up. Jonathan Taylor wasn't the second pick. I can't wait till you guys see where he actually went. Make sure you guys check that out.
He was the first pick.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Next trade popping up on your screen here. We got Ronald Jones, Marquise Brown, the 1.4 and 1.5 for Eckler, McLaurin, the 2.2 and the 2.3. Your guys' thoughts?
It's a tough one. You want to take it, Brian?
Yeah, I'll take it, I suppose. I'm kind of surprised I'm going with this side, but I'm going to go with the Hollywood Brown side.
Ooh, I thought you were going to go the other side.
Because, obviously, I'm big on Eckler. I like McLaurin a lot. I do think McLaurin's role will decrease as they brought in Curtis Samuel. That has me at least a little worried. Ronald Jones, I mean, I liked his value before they brought Fournette back and then added Gio Bernard. But Hollywood Brown had a sneaky good close to the season last year, and they really haven't added a ton besides him. So he's still going to be like the number 1 receiver, not including Mark Andrews, plus 2 top 5 picks in the rookie draft where there's a lot of different options you can add there. I like that side a little bit better, despite the established pieces being a little higher on my board on the right side of the trade.
So I actually don't have a ton more to add, so I'm going to add something not even really talking about the trade. But Did you guys see Marquise Brown's Instagram video the other day of some practice highlights? I almost felt like it was... I don't think he was, but it almost felt like he was throwing shade at Lamar. He posted a video of some practice highlights, and a couple of times, when he just had filthy releases off the line, was wide open, and Lamar just missed him. I just thought it was funny that he was posting those clips. I mean, he was just posting good clips of himself. Yeah. It was just funny. A couple of the highlights, the ball didn't even land near him. Yeah.
That makes me think. I seen on TikTok the guys. I think the Minnesota Vikings had asked fans to show themselves catching a pass from Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
So Kirk was throwing it, and the fans just fly over their head. It was hilarious. It kind of backfired on them. I don't think that's what they were thinking.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, next trade popping up on your screen. We got DAndre Swift, the 3.1 and a second-round pick for T. Higgins and a 1. Your guys' thought?
It's funny. I feel like I say this a lot about these guys, but I don't really love Swift or Higgins as much as most people do. I don't hate them, but they're guys I don't have a ton of just because I'm not super confident in them. This one, I think I might go T. Higgins in the future first, but man, it's tough. DAndre Swift is the best player in the deal, probably. So I don't know. Doc, what do you think?
Yeah, so for that reason, I'm going to go with the Swift side. Again, and I've also mentioned I'm not big on him, but he is a young running back. He's going to get a ton of catches this year. I mean, they almost literally have no one else to throw the ball to. And Higgins, again, the thing that worries me is that the constant rumors of Cincy adding another weapon in the passing game, whether it be Chase or Pitts. I mean, and they might not go either one of them. They might go O-line, but I think just the constant talk of that leads me to believe that they're not sold on him carrying a huge load. They'd like to add somebody else as well. And for that reason, I'm more comfortable with Swift, who they seem pretty comfortable with as their workhorse back, even though Detroit's kind of a mess right now.
Yeah, I can see that. I've actually been souring on DAndre Swift as of late.
Yeah.
And we got a show coming up. And he's one of the guys I'm thinking about tossing in there. What sucked is a couple weeks ago, I actually offered like the 1.6 for him. And I did it confidently too. John Beast turned it down. I don't even know if I'd do it today.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I just don't feel good about him, and I don't know why. Because as a player, I really like him, but I'm really down on Detroit right now. Yeah.
All right, this next trade popping up. This was my favorite trade I've seen all week.
Oh my gosh!
Just because of these two, I couldn't wait to bring it in.
Wow!
Straight up, James Robinson for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Floor's all yours.
Gotta go, Clyde.
Yeah, give me Clyde. I'll just keep referencing the fact that the Jaguars aren't sold on him. Or their GM doesn't seem to be anyways.
Which, having said that, man, James Robinson brings some value, man, everywhere.
Yeah, he definitely does. That's
give me
a great
Clyde,
move.
too. I got to agree, though. All right, and the last trade popping up here. Oh, this is an interesting one because I actually know that you guys both like these guys, both of them. So I just wonder which one you'd rather have at this point in their careers. Deebo Samuel for Michael Pittman.
So, and I think we've mentioned this before too, that we both, I know Alec too, really like Deebo as a football player, an actual football player. In terms of fantasy, I don't know that it'll translate as much. Whereas Michael Pittman, I think, has a legitimate shot to be the number one receiver in Indianapolis for the foreseeable future. So again, as much as I love Deebo's talent, I just don't think they're ever going to utilize him like a true number one receiver. And again, guys like Ayuk and Kittle are going to be taken away from him as well. And Pittman, I mean, there's not really a whole lot. I mean, it seems like he's free and clear to be the guy if he can stay on the field and continue to develop. I mean, I like him, but it's definitely an interesting situation for both of these guys.
Yeah, I agree. Very similar guys. I mean, very different styles of play, but just from a fantasy standpoint, they're young guys who, they might just be wide receiver twos their whole career, but, I think Michael Pittman does have a slightly higher chance of, actually breaking out, as a wide receiver one at some point in his career. But yeah, I like them both, but I don't love either. So
yeah.
Pretty even deal.
All right, good stuff, guys. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Dynasty Spotlight. Appreciate you for watching. If you could hit the like and subscribe button, come be a part of the Masters family. As always, over 600 Dynasty Leagues. If you're looking to sign up for one, we've never folded a single league. Also have fresh orphan teams getting posted daily. Good thing about those, the previous owners already paid your deposit, so you get into one of our Dynasty Leagues at half price. That's all I got. Any last words, guys?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.